Hi and welcome back to Learn Python by Doing number 4. So in this video we're going to talk about Lambda functions. Lambda functions are extremely important for functional programming. And you will ask, what is functional programming? Well, it's a programming paradigm that states that computations should be treated as the evaluation of mathematical functions. So that sounds kind of fancy, and I won't lie, functional programming is difficult, at least for me. So we're not going to talk about functional programming here. We're going to talk about Lambda functions, what are them, how to use them, and these kind of things. Okay, so Lambda functions are also called anonymous functions because they are unnamed. So, contrary to the regular functions that you define with the def keyword, Lambda functions use the Lambda keyword, and its syntax is like this: Lambda, arguments, colon, expression. As simple as that. You don't have to specify a return statement, you just write the expression to be returned, and that's all. And I was also going to say that you have to be very careful with using Lambda functions because if you have an error in a Lambda function for some reason, then it will be difficult to track that error because Lambda functions don't have a name. Okay, so they can also take any number of parameters, just as regular functions. They are useful to understand the following video, so pay close attention. Okay, so let's create a very simple Lambda function. We're going to say add is equal to Lambda, the parameter, and to this parameter we're going to add 5. So we're going to say print add, I don't know, 7. So 7 plus 5 obviously is 12. So that's the result. And we can also use variables here inside the expression of a Lambda function. So for example, let's say x plus I, and I let it be equal to 5. And so the result is the same. But you have to be very careful about this. Why? Well, let's see an example of what could go wrong with this. Let's create a list of Lambda functions. So I'm going to call this list Lambda functions. And I'm going to create a list comprehension, which is going to be like this. Lambda x plus j is going to be the returned expression. And I'm going to say for j in range from 0 to 3. Okay, so in theory, the first element of this list should be lambda x plus 0, right? So first lambda function, I'm going to extract it from the lambda functions list, and I'm going to say print first lambda function, and I'm going to pass the parameter or the number 5. So in theory, this should return 5 plus 0, right? So let's see what the result is. It's 7, so it's not 5 plus 0, which is 5. It's 5 plus 2. So what happened here? The lambda functions, all of them, took the last value of j, which is 2, because remember, j goes from 0 to 2. So this took the last value of j. Why? Because lambda functions are created at runtime. So the moment we executed this, the lambda function looked for the last element, for the last value of j, and say, hey, it's 2. Then I'm going to use 2 for the expression. And that's why it printed 7. Okay, so that's something to take into consideration. Another thing is that, as I told you, you can take any number of parameters. So let's say multiplication, and let's create a lambda function that receives two parameters, lambda a comma b, and it's going to multiply these two numbers. So let's say multiplication of 5, of 4 and 5, it's 20. So nothing special happened here. We just took two parameters. We could take 3. So let's add another one. And here add 2. Sorry. 4 times 5 times 2, it's 40. So that's all. Okay, so we're going to use lambda functions extensively in the following videos. So I hope you like this one and review your lambda functions by practicing them. See you in the next one.